Hey, welcome back. Last time you and I sat down for a same game parlay was Thursday night. Guess what happened? We cashed. We walked away winners. Let's do it again. It's Monday Night Football. What do you say? I think it would be fantastic to do such a thing. So hit that thumbs up button. We're going to build a 3-leg parlay. It's the Jets and the Bills. Blah. For a lot of you, not for me. I think we can find something here. This thing has been bet down. We've got 3 legs to work with. We're going to run 2-player props, no pun intended, and then a total. But it's not your typical total here. It's not what you're seeing here on the board. We'll come back to this in a second at 41.5. We start with Breece Hall. We start with the game that we all expect and anticipate from him, at least more on a weekly basis, but simply could not get because why? Nathaniel Hackett is an absolute bozo. We knew that. We knew that coming into it. But there is now life with the Jets offense. Aaron Rodgers has no choice but to comply. The Jets should open this thing up on the ground. 9 carries against Minnesota. Fireable offense. The fact that Breece Hall had double-digit carries and really 15, I believe, right, and a couple of them plus, and then just neglected the last 2 games. This is the matchup. The Bills aren't stopping anybody in the ground, and Hall has a great opportunity to exploit a very weak and porous Bills defense. From there, we go to Josh Allen, 25-plus rushing attempts. Look, the reality here with Allen, I think, is you're going to see desperation in the air. And you can look at the Bills at minus 116, bet all the way down are the New York Jets to even money at only a couple of books now, because people recognize how a bounce back opportunity looks with firing a head coach, now moving on from a bad offensive coordinator. But there's also some leakage expected with Buffalo. This is a willing dance partner for a line movement. And in order for the Bills to stay alive, it's not just dropping back and throwing 30, 40 times. Josh Allen's going to have to make things happen with his legs. Josh Allen's going to have to move the ball on the ground. And we've seen the New York Jets run defense vulnerable to either running back or quarterback that can move. So again, we're in a spot right now where we look and say, add it to the ticket. Breece Hall, number 1, right? 40 plus. Josh Allen, 25 plus. Those are your 2 legs. But as I told you, we've got one more. Look, you want to jump in? Today's the last day to jump in. Get your first week for just $1. Use code RUSH. That's it, RUSH, RUSH. There's a link below. We smashed 2 more same-game parlays on Sunday Night Football. That's back-to-back Sundays in which we did that. So you're kind of missing out. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and by the way, of course, we hit Thursday here, but that was a freebie. That was a freebie for you. So at the very least, just check it out for $1. You get in for a week. Here's the parlay. Same game parlay boosted, y'all. 30% plus 174. Breece Hall at 40 plus. Josh Allen 25 plus. And we move the under to 51.5. This, again, the 2-player props represent and absolutely correlate to a game script that plays out where neither one of these teams pulling away. But even if one does, it's because the other is just completely inept on offense. This is not pulling away in a 45-30 football game. This is pulling away in a 24-9 game. And while we push this thing to an absurd number, we rest comfortable knowing that we have cleared basically every single key number that's worth a shit when it comes to totals. Plus 174 boosted, full unit there to make 1.74. Not bad. Do your job, Mr. Hall. Do your job, Mr. Allen. And let's keep this thing under 51.5. Code RUSH is below. Bet365 link is below. We are in. We are out. Freebie for you right there. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. I'll see you in the VIP.